My dear collective, welcome to another music channeling. Today's song for today's reading is We Belong Together by Richie Valens, okay? Energy-wise, this person wants you to be together. They feel like you belong together, hence this song, okay? They want to work in this relationship. Okay, I also want to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon. The lack of sleep I've had is questionable. But yeah, this person wants to work in this relationship. You could be watching for a masculine, feminine, whomever resonate with. Guys, I read for everyone. Though, in question, the song is sung by a masculine energy. I have done past readings. If those make sense, go and check those out. Okay? So that could be like a part 2, part 3. You could have dealt with this person during those specific dates when I posted those songs. Make it make sense. Okay? Something about January 3rd is also relevant. That could be a date when you guys met, going to meet, things of that nature. I'm also tuning into no contact. Okay, so right now, what's happening is that you don't have contact with this person at all. Like, this is not like you talk for a bit. This could be in a while since you guys, I don't know, we're in each other's energy. But right now, in, I want to say December. But all in all, I mean, it is October I'm filming. Actually, no, the 1st of November. So December is relevant where there's going to be like a, oh my God, I had an epiphany about collective, aka you. Or somebody is a Sag, Scorpio, Capricorn. Okay. This person wants to fix this relationship, wants to work on it. Hold up. Just give me a sec. Somebody might also be like stressed or like in a hurry as well. So the initial M could be relevant. The name Momo, Muhammad could be relevant, okay? Something about being stressed, like, yeah, all right. We got this one here. This person could have been a karmic to you. Okay, if you know, you know. So for a lot of you guys, it's a karmic soulmate. Okay. Pull some cards on that, or the name. We got this one here. So this person feels very tempted by you. They could have had dreams, reached out to you energetically. So if you see their name, you see their initial, you see something specific tied to them. It could be a song, a music channeling, okay? It could also be like something you guys have like shared common interest in. Like I said, a song, a number, a movie, a place, a location, right? An interest, right? You like anime, they like anime, and every time this specific anime comes through, they're like, I remember the days, right? Okay. Maybe that's the trigger. Anyways, so we got this one here in reverse. Something about not being on the same paths as you. Something about being confused about the future. Or you guys being aligned, okay? We're still on the karmic energy. Somebody could also be a smoker. as well. Or they could smoke a lot right now. I just smell like a whiff of smoke, like cigarette smoke. And I know my windows are closed. Anyways, yeah, this person could feel a little bit unhinged, a little bit unstable right now. I feel like they could be smoking more than what's needed. Okay, this could also be because of the stressor or anxiety. I don't know, but somebody's like really smoking a little bit too much, right? It could be because they want to fix this, but they don't know how because they chose the wrong path. They were not aligned with you. They were karmic. All of that. Okay. Anything else? We got this card. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, this was not like a real, this is, I would say this though, I feel like there's two categories. The song in question is very loving. Okay, it's a love song. It's a real life based declaration, confession of love. Okay, if you watch my past readings, they were a little bit more love and light, a little bit more heart, right? This one feels very much you're dealing with a soulmate where they were karmic. Okay, you guys were not aligned. You guys were on a soul contract. So, for instance, like soul ties could be relevant. We were supposed to be together for a lesson, not a blessing. There was definitely short-term experiences. It was not supposed to be long-lasting, right? But somehow, right now, during this time, or in February, in January for sure, January 3rd, December month, like I said, somebody's like they need to be with you. They feel like you guys belong together. Throw in February in the mix as well, because I just said that. And I don't know how you would react to this collective, because if it's not like is there any love there? Hold up, because you know guys, how I feel about karmic relationship, karmic people. It's just a lesson. Like, it's not that deep. Like, you can have affection and love for somebody that's karmic, but they're not supposed to be in your life forever. So personally, I'm just like, is it really worth it though? But hey, how are they feeling? How are they feeling for collective? Let's just do that, okay? Let me put my pessimistic thoughts to the side, okay? They want to work in this relationship. Whether you guys were karmic or not, whether it becomes karmic, they still want to put in the work. So this is how they feel. They want to work on this. They feel like you are their partner. Okay. We got forgiving and learning. So they want to work in this relationship, like I said. But they're having a hard time, or it's going to be a hard time releasing the past or whatever you guys experienced. So this is a person that still want to be with you, stick it out with you, work it out with you, but they're still going to hold on to what took place in the past. That could be good. That could be bad. This could be somebody that loves you, but they also resent you. Loves you, but they are jealous. Loves you, but they are easily triggered. I don't know, like the cards are speaking for itself. I personally don't know. To be quite honest, I just don't know. Oh, I hate it when a bunch of the cards just, somebody could also be pissed. You could be pissed, they could be pissed, but hey, they want to work on this, even if you're angry, even if you're pissed, even if you don't forgive them, even if they don't forgive you. Is it healthy? Oh, let's pull an advice card. Let's keep it moving. Advice card for the viewer. Is this bring your ideas to life in reverse? That means that for me, that is an indication of don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not. Okay? Indication for you're watching. So this is your advice if you're watching, but if you're watching for this person, this is your advice. So you guys will have a transformation, but it's going to be so hard, so difficult. I kid you not. It's going to be difficult. It is. And some of you guys are dealing with a really stubborn people, very much in their ego. But somebody's like, let's tough it out. Okay? They feel you guys belong together. I said by peace, you guys saw the cards, okay? Yeah. I'm channeling the name Jennifer as well. So for some of you guys, you will build a friendship first. So you guys were friends before you became lovers. Or it was this like friends with benefit situation here. Okay. I know, collective. Let's just pull some cards and wrap it up. I don't know what to say. We got this card in reverse. So you don't have, or they don't have ancestral help, right? They don't even have familiar help. So for instance, people are in spirit and people alive don't even like support this connection like that. You know, maybe somebody is trying to manufacture, go against the grain, go against somebody's free will, thinking that this should be a thing, but it's not happening. Like, don't try to make fetch happen. And somebody's very eager to be like, this is going to take place no matter what. Because I'm going to say, I don't know, there's something in the air of like your lesson, your contract, your relationship. There is no need to revisit it. There is no need for it. Okay. This is going to be like my psychological point of view in this nature, like opinion, not based on the cards. Usually when you feel an attachment, which I feel like this is what this is based on limerence. Look that up. It's based on attachment of how you perceive love and accept love and give out love. And again, somebody view that as normal. Now, I'm not saying your connection was toxic, right? But they're viewing karmic love, the attachment of love, as love. Like, that whole friction thing, somebody feels like it's love, but it's not. And like I said before, no contact is very relevant here. So if you are like separated, it signals to signal to your person, or vice versa. Make it make sense. Whereas like the longer I'm away from them, the more I fall in love. That is an attachment style, and that needs to be healed. I'm keeping it 1,000. Okay, I'm keeping it 1,000 here. You might not like this message. Hey, they might not like this message. But yeah, at the end of this card, we got this one here. They feel like you're their perfect person. They're wish, or not even a wish, but I feel like they could have put you in a high pedestal, but it's because of the separation. Okay, somebody's love language is the further you're away from me, if you reject me, if you're away from me, I love you more. If you want me, I want you less. Right? That is the energy between you guys. And I don't know. This is the message here. There's not much to say. We're going to just pull specific timelines, aka numbers, if it makes sense to you. Like I always say, make it make sense. Other than that, we're gonna wrap it up. We got number 5 and we got number 6. I think I overstays weeks. Number 10 could also be relevant. Okay, this is the thing. If we're gonna base it on the song, it's Richie Valens, We Belong Together. Okay, it's very simple. They feel like you belong together. Okay, hence why they're going to put in the work. Now, if this message sounds very cold and detached, I definitely do have other messages, and there will be links in the description of it all or in the video. Okay, but it will be linked. Okay, it's like 4 or 5 of them. But in this current time, in this current energy, this is the frequency, okay? So we got first, middle, last initials. I'm just gonna, I don't think you guys can see it. So we got MJSNIDXELT DTTNARANABAMTHSNHMR. Okay, so a lot of M, a lot of M, and K, all right? So the first thing I'm seeing here is ran. Somebody is very good with running from their true feelings, running into their ego, running away from their connection or intimacy, being vulnerable, etc. Runner chaser dynamic could be relevant, or the attachment styles that I just talked about. Somebody could work in STEM. If I know, you know, you could be female in STEM. Okay, something about asterisks and obelisks. Maybe somebody is French, okay? For some of you guys, this is an ex, okay? Ex-lover, ex-husband, ex-wife, I want to say ex-concubine, ex-side piece, okay? Somebody, okay? So, something about Dexter. Somebody could be a baker, or they really know how to bake. Or somebody likes to get high, as in baked, okay? That could also be relevant. Or this is what you guys did together, okay? Something about being tall, something about feeling small. Something about being a mentor. Maybe somebody works as a mentor, big brother. So somebody could be Lars. Something about NARS makeup. Somebody could be a makeup artist. Something about ranting. Somebody is prone to complaining a lot. I'm seeing here being mean. Or somebody's going to be like, I didn't meant to do this. I don't mean to do this. Or I didn't meant to. Or somebody feels like you guys are meant to be together. Okay? Like I said, we belong together. Something about being a lady. Something about members. Maybe they're a part of a members club or something. Or you're a member of their family. Travis could be relevant. Somebody could ride like horseback riding. Banter. You could have like a lot of banter with your person. Something about Halloween. Batman, Batwoman, or Catwoman. I'm literally seeing limerence. I feel like that's relevant. Limerence. 11:14 on the clock, as well as 444. 444 for me is basically when things are looking chaotic, but they're gonna go in your favor. Some people even say 444 is linked to angelic protection. Okay. Something about the idea of you is also relevant. So limerence. I feel like this is what's happening with this person, especially why they want to work in this relationship. And it's like running its course. The contract is over, but I'm going to read it, okay? A state of being infatuated or obsessed with another person, typically characterized by a strong desire for reciprocation. A state of being infatuated and obsessed with another person, typically categorized by a strong desire for reciprocation of one's feelings, but not primarily for a sexual relationship. So this is kind of just like being obsessed with you or infatuated, and the fact that they're like hung up on this emotion. Like I have a crush on her or him, right? And you not being responsive, they're like in love with that. I feel like somebody's in love with the idea. Like I said before, they last you, or not communicating, not talking. Somebody like falls in love quicker, or something, or but it's like I don't know. But it says here it doesn't have to be based on wanting to have a sexual um, interaction. Okay, it could just be the affirmation, the confirmation of like, yes, I like you. Yes, I feel the same way. Yes, I want to be with you. But it's kind of like, it's the waiting period that makes this person like obsessed or infatuated. If I'm going to be honest, again, I do feel like somebody's going to be annoyed by this message. Okay, that's why I wanted to be like initially just look it up, because this is like factual for you guys in this reading. Okay, now for some, it could just be like they just want to have the confirmation of having a sexual relationship with you. But based on what Google says, it doesn't have to be that case. It's just the affirmation of like, can we have something? It doesn't have to be sexual. But for some of you guys, that is the case, right? But just Google limerence. There's like a whole thing. It's much more deeper than a crush. It's much more deeper than you know. There's levels to this limerence. Okay, Limerence. Okay, excuse my speech impendency. It is what it is. We're gonna wrap it up. The thing is that I do feel like somebody or this person will put in the effort. I don't know if it's like, especially if you've been together, or if the waiting period has been so long, is it worth it? Because the only, I kind of low-key feel like somebody's in love with the idea of, if I'm going to be honest, right? But we're gonna do another card because I sound very pessimistic right now. That's not my intention. Let's just, pull a card. See if it's, a little bit more lighter here. So tend to the small things. Okay, so just focus on like, take one thing at a time, one step at a time, right? And just kind of go with the flow, surrender to the process. If you're watching and trying to make an effort with this person, don't take it step by step and kind of go with the flow. Don't just take it easy. And we got to hear time to let go. Okay, whatever needs to be let go needs to let go exponentially, because I kind of feel like it's a blockage. Like I said before, we saw the Romance Angel cards. Even if somebody wants to be with you, somebody also have a hard time letting go of what took place in the past. Okay. Collective, much love to you. Thank you for watching and seeing the next one. Listen, like I said, the other readings probably have a little bit more light and love and more less judgment. Okay. Okay.